Late Night Nerding. This is a channel I've never heard of. And 58 subs. So small channel. I'm not trying to punch down here, but we are interested in what they are playing Dark Magician wise. Oh, Owl Lord, you have a profile. Put it in the Discord. We can see a good link too. And some good cards. So let's jump into the profile, see what they have to say.
I know it's been a while, but I'm coming back at you with my Dark Magician deck profile.
Let's go.
This deck profile is going to be crazy. Like,
okay, let's see it.
But
alright, we're not there yet.
Two Dark Magicians. We only run the 2 Dark Magicians. Then we have the 1 Dark Magician girl.
Cringe.
The 1 Red Eyes, still, of course, very standard. Then we have our 1 Illusion.
There's a really nice Red Eyes art, by the way. I love that art.
Chaos. I only run 1, only because it's incredible.
The D. Wait, is there a channel that uploads every so often that shouldn't be acknowledged? Yes. Yes, there is.
Incredibly searchable. Preparational Rites is such a good card. You can also have access to it through Rod.
Wait, one Illusion of Chaos?
Listerine has 5 times more cleaning power than brushing and flossing alone. Complete the clean with Listerine.
Don't look. Here, look at this instead. This is cool. Alright, we're back.
And then you can just draw it, and then I have some other cards in here that'll also help you draw too.
Sorry, the D.
I feel like I do see this card very, very often.
Wait, is he really playing 1 Illusion of Chaos? I'm just gonna go back and check.
The 1 Red Eyes, still, of course,
DMD, 1 Red Eyes.
because it's
1 Illusion.
incredibly searchable.
Yeah, it is,
preparational Rites.
Probably need more than 1. But anyway.
And then if I don't have it, I always have.
Maybe he's got the ratio solved and it's 1 Illusion of Chaos, 3 prep. Maybe he knows what we don't.
And we have our 2 Rods.
Yeah, that's fair because he's playing red.
Get a little brick. And they just
3 souls, nice.
Apprentice Illusion Magician.
Apprentice, alright.
1 Timaeus the United Dragon.
Good ratios.
And then I also run the Magic Karibo.
Okay.
So this card's actually pretty good. And if you don't know what it does, during the main phase or battle.
Does his name start with a J and end with a Julius? Julifer? No, it's not Julifer. We can talk about Julifer. Julifer's chill most of the time. Magic Karibo again. It's okay. I don't like it. The other one-ofs are questionably not that much better though, so let's be real. Godney Grapes! Godney Grapes is a legend and he's here.
Battle phase, if you took damage by battle or an opponent's card effect.
Alright, we're not reading Magic Karibo.
I'm sorry. Major effect. Magician.
Sorry, I'm just gonna keep skipping. He's really talking about Magic Karibo.
All the special summon.
What? He's main decking Spooky Dogwood. What? Why would you main deck Spooky Dogwood? This is like a side deck card to win in time. Huh? It's like a terrible version of Max C. It's Max C for LP instead of drawing.
Summoning that people do nowadays with the combo decks and just everybody spamming the board. Very good.
Okay. Wow.
This and Snow Rabbit.
Yeah. One Ghost Ogre, 2 Dogwood. What is the ratios here? Alright. I think I said the ratios were good in this list. Now I'm like, huh?
Reason with the format right now that are nowadays that are just used.
Alright, we're just gonna skip ahead again.
Box.
We don't really need to hear logic on
only because I like
Godney Grapes. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. You're a legend. He is burning in the kitchen. He's got 1 Aluba, 1 full of Malbaz. I'm getting a bit scared. Shoutouts to Godney Grapes though. Can everyone put some grapes in the chat? I want to see those grapes in the chat, everybody. Here, I'll begin. Get them grapes. I want to see them grapes in the chat. 1 Aluba, because I guess he's playing Branded Fusion, but like, just wouldn't you like max on that stuff?
The way that they work in this deck because the deck
is
Matt,
all you got a membership, big.
Most are a lot of spells. Standard, we play the Dark Soul Experiment, and then we play the Dark Magical Circle.
Okay, not bad.
And then we're gonna also play 2 Secret Villages of Spellcasters, and that's very standard. You have a preparation rights. I still run terraforming.
Yeah, that's cool.
This or this. Now that Mystic Mind's gone, and that I don't understand why they got rid of Mystic Mind. I really don't. I know Mystic Mind is a all card that we had. A good card.
What else do we got?
You can always get still one branded fusion. It's just a solid fusion card.
Branded fusions are 1 in Master Duel, not in TCG. Why would you play 1? There's no Anaconda. He's playing 1 Aluba, 1 branded fusion. Wouldn't you just play 2 branded fusion? Like, what? Why wouldn't you just start by playing 3 branded fusion? And then if you're like, damn, I want to see it more, then play Aluba. Like, you'd play the branded fusion at a max number first, before you play a card that searches 1 of branded fusion. Yeah, Man said he doesn't know why they got rid of Mystic Mind. And then plays branded fusion at 1. He had 2 prep. It's the ratio, bro's got it solved. True. He's cooking. He knows what we don't know. He knows what we don't.
I run the 1 fusion deployment.
What? Why would you play 1 fusion deployment, 1 branded fusion? They are not on the same level. Like, when you play a card at the same ratio as another, you are saying essentially they are of the same importance or the same power in a deck. Not always is that true, but I think 90% of the time it probably is. So when I see someone play branded fusion at 1 and fusion deployment at 1, you're saying to me they are the same level to you. Salvation's also at 1 for this same reason. Great argument here. Or great piece of evidence, I should say. So Salvation's at 1, fusion deployment's at 1, branded fusion's at 1. The reason you would play cards at 1 is either they're highly searchable, they're kind of low impact. That's pretty much it. Low impact or highly searchable engine cards. Branded fusion is a blowout card. You probably increase your win rate by like, I think Matchy had a video on this. Someone did, where they're like, the win rate of branded when you open branded fusion is like something like increased by like 50 or 60%. Something ridiculous. I just can't understand how you can upload a deck profile and be like, yeah, 1 branded fusion, it's okay. 1 Aluba to search, 1 fusion deployment. It's like, what? Huh? Like, what? I don't know. It's very weird. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay. 1 ref. 1 branded fusion. He's still, that's only 1 and 1. And once again, he's saying Red Eye's fusion is on the same power level as Salvation. That's absurd. Yeah, it's like playing it's like playing 1 Snake Eyes Ash. Why would you do that? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You just wouldn't. It's just bizarre.
Goblin, Soul card, 1 Dark Ruler or more.
He's as a stall card. Not quite what that does, but okay.
That actually is hard stuff. And the board and they feel that seems unstopped, win all, lose all.
Okay, he's explaining Dark Ruler. That's a bit of a worry. Is that 1 Secrets? 1 Magic Eyes? Pretty good ratio there. Yeah, as Sinky Waves, as Sync Wavy Plays has said, you wouldn't play any good card at 1. Unless it's restricted by a ban list, right? Like Cold Buys at 1, we have to play 1. But you wouldn't play a card at 1 if it was good. It's a very simple rule. You can't hear anything he's saying. Neither. Oh, I've muted it. Apologies, I've muted it. All right, it's unmuted now. He's not saying much. It doesn't really matter.
Book of Knowledge, just for the draws.
A lot of one-offs.
We have this, and then we have the Upstart Goblin to help us draw.
A lot of one-offs.
So there's that. And then we're gonna go right into the trap cards.
He's probably having some fun. That is accurate.
But here's what I got for you guys. We have the 2 Eternal Souls. Just 2. You don't need 3.
His ratios on DM cards are quite good. Is like the dilemma, but then on his like tech stuff, he just kind of goes wild.
Skill drains. 2 Infinite Impermanences.
Okay.
We're still running our 2 Rivalry of Warlords. I like this better than Gozen Match. but I do have
it depends on the format. Depends on the format.
Switch it out if I so happen to need to. And I run evenly matched. I main deck evenly matched. Yes. Now in today's format, like I said, with Ghost Bell and Spook Dog, your life points get so high, and if you want to take a hit, this is you just leave your board clear, free and clear. Give that straight attack. And this right here is the wind all, clear all. It's kind of like a lightning storm if you use it correctly.
What?
But there's that. And then I run the one summon limit. Another stalk.
That was probably the worst explanation of how to use evenly matched I've ever heard. Dude said it's basically like a lightning storm. On top of it's a 2020. It says 2022, but it says a year ago, and like it's 2024. So I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe YouTube's weird and it is from 2022. Like as far as I can tell, unless can I expand these details? Oh no, it is December 2022, but like that's basically 2023, right? It's not that big a deal. The DM deck hasn't changed a lot in that time, to say the least. Like, I understand what he's saying, like, evenly is a board breaker. It is a going second board breaker, but he justified playing it with Spooky Dogwood. So what he's saying is what? He wants you to do it at the end of their battle phase? Because no, normally you still want to waste your battle phase. You normally use your own battle phase, because your opponent's normally committed to setting back row in main phase 2 and stuff like that. And then you can just punish them by giving up your battle phase evenly. Banishing face down is a lot better than Lightning Storm wiping stuff to the grave. Banishing face down is amazing. Very different to Lightning Storm. I did need to check the month. And December, that's basically 2023. And let's be real, the deck has not changed. So, whatever. He's going to play one summon limit. It's whatever. It's whatever. Let's see what else there is.
Card. Main deck.
Extra deck.
Now I'm going to run the Dark. Also run an Appaloosa. Run one IP get Masquerena, a Unicorn, and I also run an Appaloosa. In like middle to late game, Appaloosa does come in.
Where's Celine access code though?
Handy when I go into this here and then link into the Appaloosa. So that's it for the links. Okay, then we're gonna go straight into our XYZ.
Wait, that's it for the links, and now we're getting into XZs? I don't think this deck had a way to XZ, like turn 1. I don't know. He didn't have 2 Appaloosas. He keeps stacking the cards. So it was Dark, IP, Unicorn, and then Appaloosa. I don't know how he's doing. These are not the links. I'm very confused. Now he's going to show us XZs, but he doesn't have a way to get to an XZ turn 1. I always say this, like, think about before you put cards in your extra deck, like, can you actually make them on your first turn? If not, unless it's like a mad blowout card, you don't really need to play it, you know? But let's see. Guesses on what's in the extra deck. Someone said Ebon. Someone's asking where's Mirror Jade. Well, let's find out.
Cards. I'm gonna get these out of the way for us, and then I have a small XYZ lineup.
Ebon.
Just 3 XYZ monsters.
People cannot get over Ebon, can they? Like, ever since that card came out, they're just like, oh my god, a DMXZ. It doesn't do anything going first for a start. Ebon doesn't do anything going first because its effect is to attack and banish with a vanilla. So number 1, it's a battle phase effect. Number 2, unless you're playing Chronicle Magician or some other level 7 package, you can't make it on your first turn. And even if you're playing second, on your first turn playing second, you need to summon it or it's essentially a, useless XZ. So, I don't know, people love this card when they could just be playing Chaos Angel or something more relevant. Flare Metal, I do like that you can like swing into your opponent with 2 DMs, go into Flare Metal, and you pretty much win, or they only have like a couple of plays they can make, but not really great. Yeah, and he's playing Ebon with 2 DM. So it's like, what? He's not playing any other level 7s, I don't think. So what does he do? He overlays both DM into Ebon, and then he can't summon, he can't even detach because he doesn't have a 3rd DM. And that's the other thing. Ebon Illusion makes a lot of people play 3 DM, which Like, don't play 3DM to make an extra deck card better, guys. Like, an extra deck card you normally can't summon turn 1 and does nothing turn 1. Like, don't play 3 bricks just to justify a going second XZ that is not great. It's really bad. Really bad. Flare Metal has a special place in my heart. I can understand wanting to play Flare Metal. But yeah, it's still a bit of a miss. Zeus is a good card, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, these profiles are exhausting. Okay, let's keep going.
Ebon, Zeus is always a good card.
Because Kashtira is not here. There's other cards you can play though to make rank 7 easier. The Shooter, Penyi, Chronicle Magician. Like, if Kashtiras are not in the game yet, there's still better cards you can play to make rank 7. There's that terrible Thunder guy who summons himself for free tune as a level 7. But anyway, you get my point.
I'll go turn because I always get that red eyes back. That's it for the a little bit kind of the same as the one. Okay, so we got the Dark Magician Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight, and
like Girl Dragon Knight is a quick effect discard to destroy something, target a card, destroy it. Actually, it doesn't seem that bad, but by the time you get to it, you've already used like 4 cards, so I don't know, it's kind of bad.
Quintet Magician. Times you do.
What else we got? We're talking about these for a while. Oh, and we've got it now. Don't look. Don't listen. Look away. Oh, we can already skip. Alright, we're back.
Album.
Oh, we missed stuff too somehow.
Rebellion.
Sorry, let me take it back.
Stock Dragoon. 2 of those.
Okay, 2 Dragoon, that's good.
And then for that, we
want
Album. The Rebellion. Nice. And the Masquerade. Okay, and that will complete the extra deck.
No Mirror Jade.
And then just as a side, some of the cards I told you about that I would show you.
Oh, here's a side.
Just that you can run to help you with the buy seals and elements and stuff like that. So I'm
Wait, was he playing Albaz? He played, oh yeah, he was Aluba 1 and Aluba 1 Albaz.
I'm going to show you one card. So I have the Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion that really helps out with the buy steals and elements as well. Help a lot.
Moonlit Chill.
Take out a couple cards.
1 Gammy.
Rest of Pankatops. You can
1 Pank.
Contact C is a
Contact C.
So
okay.
They have
kind of like D-Shifter, but not quite.
Side
1 Nebby. This is the side deck of 1-ofs. 1 Shifter, 1 Phantasme. Wow. 1 Crow. Man doesn't know Bestials exist. 1 BLS? What?
I mean, it does target. And then
no Mirror Jade.
Like Fantastic.
Shed Riot.
And Ice Dragon cards, comments. Until the next one.
Weird.
Have a good night, guys.
Alright. What do we think of that profile? It's truly a cursed side deck with all 1-ofs. Very strange. Not really siding to beat any specific deck too, just a bunch of random 1-ofs. It wasn't like, oh, this helps in this matchup. It was just like, here's stuff. Here's my kitchen sink. BLS based. True. Big thank Late Night Gaming. Very based. I love that someone's like, thanks for the profile. It's like, thanks for watching. Very cute.